everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Blair and today's video is another kind of a new idea I had today. I've been wanting to do a series on my channel where I just sit and put on some makeup. There's not really a plan or anything. It's just me sitting here and enjoying my makeup and, for me, a cup of coffee. So I'm calling this series Sip and Makeup. I don't know why, but I was working today and this phrase just popped into my head when I was thinking about this kind of video, sip and makeup. Like kiss and makeup, but we are sipping and make-upping, I guess. I don't know, but that phrase just kind of spoke to me, so that's what this series is called. It's Sip and Makeup. So I really want to make this a regular thing on my channel. I feel like Friday is the perfect day for this kind of video. It's the end of the week, everybody is tired and ready for the weekend, and you just need to sit down, unwind, and decompress, and that's what I'm going to do. So we are going to sip and do our makeup, and I'm going to be drinking some coffee. You can drink some water, wine, whatever you have, and we're just going to sit and decompress for a good 15 to 20 minutes, which is exactly what I need, and I'm sure it's exactly what a lot of you need. If you want to sip and do your makeup with me, please keep watching, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to apply just a little bit of my Weleda Skin Food. I'm not going anywhere. Honestly, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon and I'm not going anywhere, so there's really no need to put on any makeup. But that's not the point. The point is we need to unwind and just do something for yourself, which is exactly what I need, and I'm sure a lot of you watching could probably relate and need to do the same thing. I'm going in with a little bit of my Banana Bright eye cream. Now I'm going to go in with my Sephora Corrector. We're going to try to fix some of these lovely dark circles that I have. Taking my Smashbox brush and just tapping that in. I've had this corrector for a very long time. It's I think it's called the Bright Future Color Corrector from the Sephora collection, and I've had it for quite a while, and I thought for a while I didn't like it, but I figured out the reason I thought that is because it's a very orangey corrector, so if you use too much, it can definitely look very harsh under your eyes because it is so dark if you have fair skin like me. So I was using too much. Once I figured out not to do that and just use 2 little dots, I love it so much more. So I've been using this, trying to branch out from my typical correctors that I use. Now I'm going to use a little bit of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm going to use some of this on my face too, because this color is such a good color match for me. It's the Madeleine shade, and I really love it. I know I've talked about it 500 times now, but I love it. I'm going to take my Smashbox blurring foundation brush and just kind of pounce this in to my skin. This is going to be really minimal, like no makeup today, because I am not going anywhere. It's pretty much the end of the day. I'm doing this makeup simply for therapeutic purposes because I was in the mood to sit down and film something. But I have nowhere to go, so I'm not gonna put on a ton, but I thought it would be fun to just sit down and start this new Sip and Makeup series, since I did have the thought today and I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago I posted a video and I called it I Had a Bad Day. And it was the same kind of video where I just sat and played with some makeup, and that was a really bad week that I had. And as soon as I sat down and filmed that video, I felt so much better. And so that was kind of a clue to me that maybe this is something that I should start doing regularly. And I mentioned in that video, but I wanted to mention her again. So I found Alexa Blake a few weeks ago on YouTube, and I have been loving her Friday makeup therapy sessions. I just love them. And they're so therapeutic to watch, so that's what made me want to kind of film something like that for my channel, just because I know, like a lot of you, watching makeup or watching people apply makeup for me is really therapeutic, and putting makeup on is also really therapeutic. So I watch people all the time. I watch tons of YouTube videos, and it is so relaxing to me. So I just wanted to have something where I could be the one actually putting it on and providing that for people. So that is why I wanted to start this series, and I hope you guys like it. So now I've got that concealer blended in. See how good of a color match that is for me? It really is. I love it. I'm going to use just a little bit of my L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation, and I'm just taking a little bit of it directly onto that same Smashbox brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this. And this is the shade number 20, Golden Ivory. You guys, this is such a nice drugstore foundation, especially for summertime. It is really lightweight. It gives a decent amount of coverage, but it doesn't feel thick or cakey. It doesn't feel like you've got a ton of foundation caked all over your face, which I love. And it has SPF. It has SPF 50, I believe. Yeah. I did not apply my SPF, by the way, when I was putting on my skincare, because as soon as I finish with this video, I'm just going to go wash my face and take all my makeup off because I'm not leaving the house. But otherwise, I would have put on sunscreen. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not worried about covering up every little thing because, like I said, I have nowhere to go and nothing to do. So there is no reason to do all that. But I'm happy with how this looks. So for bronzer, I'm going to take the Fenty Cream Bronzer in the shade Butta Biscuit. I like this bronzer, but I'm not obsessed with it. I love the blushes a lot more from Fenty. But it's not that I don't like this one. I think it's because I always compare it to my Chanel one. And I just can't say that I like it as much as that one. But I don't hate it. It's a nice color if you have fair skin. But I definitely like the cream blushes more. But this is also really pretty. So when I posted that video a few weeks ago, and I called it I Had a Bad Day, you guys seemed to really like that. So that kind of made me think, well, maybe I do need to sit down and film these videos on a consistent basis, because I know I'm not the only person that has bad days, and I also know I'm not the only person that finds it very therapeutic to sit and put makeup on, or to sit and watch people put makeup on. So because I love it so much and I watch other people doing these kinds of videos, I want to do them myself. So this is definitely going to be more of a regular thing. And honestly, these kinds of videos are my favorite to film. I mean, I love to film a review video or, you know, makeup tutorial type videos. I love those, but I also really, really love just watching people apply makeup, not reviewing anything, not, you know, doing anything crazy elaborate, just applying makeup. I don't know, something about it just really, really calms me down. I love it. For blush, what do I want to use? I guess I can use Fenty since I used Fenty bronzer, although I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing me use the Fenty cream bronzer, but I mean the Fenty cream blush. So I'm going to use Petal Poppin. I still have not been able to pick another color of this blush. I want one so bad, but I cannot pick one. I just can't pick. So I need you guys to help me pick what color I need of this. Because like I've said before, I love this blush. I love it so, so much. I'm going to bring what's left on my brush up. Bring it across my nose and my chin. Oh my gosh, I recently got the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I said in a few videos back, I have always used the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I love that pencil, but I recently got this one from Benefit, and I gotta say, I think I like this one better. I can't believe I've never tried the Precisely My Brow before, but I love this pencil. I use the shade 3.5, and this is a really, really good color match for me. This pencil is so easy to use. You can barely press down and get a good bit of color. I don't know, it's just very user-friendly. I feel like if you're not the best at doing your eyebrows, this pencil makes it a little bit easier. So I'm thinking of filming the video that's going around right now. That is the Sephora fantasy cart. And I know everybody is doing that video. I think it was started by Jessica Braun here on YouTube, and I really want to do that. I hope it's not overkill because I know so many people are doing it, but that just sounds like the most fun video to sit down and film. In fact, I already have a ton of my stuff added to my Sephora cart so that I can film that, because let me tell you, I could rack up $1,000 Sephora cart in 5 minutes, maybe less than that, very easily, which is very scary, but is there anything better than sitting down with your Sephora app and just adding things to your cart, not really thinking about what they cost or anything like that? I don't think so. I'm going to use my Believe Beauty brow gel. Now I am going to go in with a little bit of my Nars eyeshadow base. I don't know why, because I'm just going to wash this makeup off, but that's okay. So I'm not going to do a lot on my eyes, but I did want to use a little bit of this Bare Minerals. This is the Gen Nude Neutral palette. I got this a few weeks ago. If you saw my full face of Bare Minerals video, I got this palette to use in that video, and I really like it. It's a really, really good everyday neutrals palette. You have some shimmers and some matte shades in here. They're all really nice. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Mystic, which is here. It's just kind of a matte cream shade. And I'm going to apply that all over the eye. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, yesterday was Thursday, and the new Colourpop collection came out. What is it, what is it called? Something wild. Now I can't even think of it. It's gonna bother me. What was it? Wild Nothing. Yes. I really wanted that whole collection, and I meant to set an alarm on my phone, and I didn't. And then when I thought about it yesterday afternoon, it was only like 2 o'clock, and I think it went live at like 1 p.m. PST, and half of it was sold out already at 2 o'clock. The cream shadows they came out with were sold out. All the blushes were sold out, and a lot of the lip oils. I think they did still have the palette, but I really want that whole collection. Did you guys see that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but the collection looked really pretty. Okay, I'm going to go in with these two. I'm going to mix a little bit of both. These are Sandstone and Native. And I'm just using a fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to apply a tiny bit of that to my crease. So yeah, I was very upset that I forgot to set my alarm on my phone, because I know, you guys know, Colourpop stuff when it comes out sells out a lot. That's not uncommon. And I knew when I saw that collection it was going to, because it's so pretty. It's very neutral, but it's different than any other collection they've come out with. It kind of reminded me of Going Coconuts with a little bit of a twist to it. If it comes back in stock, I may order that, because I did really want it. Now I'm going to take just a tiny bit of Indie right here, which is a chocolate brown. And I'm using just a tiny little baby brush. And we're just going to apply a tiny bit of this right at the outer corner. Kind of lightly pull it up into the crease. Just to add like the tiniest bit of darkness out there, but nothing really crazy, because like I said, I just want to do something easy. And I'm just putting this makeup on for the sake of putting it on. Not because I need to have makeup on for anything. So I'm just kind of doing the same thing on this eye. And then I'm going to go back in with the first shade we used, which was Mystic, with my fluffier brush, and just lightly blend everything together. And then I also saw that it looked like Wayne Goss is about to come out with something else new. It looked like an eyeshadow palette. I saw it on Trend Mood on Instagram, which I would also be really excited to try. I never tried his lipsticks or lip products that came out not that long ago. I didn't get any of those, but I really want to. Just, you know, there's so many new things coming out now, and I just want all of it. I can't have all of it, but I would love to try it all. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is take a little bit of the lighter shimmer shade in the palette. It's called Believer. And I'm going to take a little bit of that on my finger and pop just a little bit right in the center of my eye. And then I'm going to take my brush again and just make sure everything is nice and blended. Now that we have finished up with the eyes, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And this is my Surratt lash curler, as always. If you know which mascara I'm about to use, comment it in the comments. Because if you've been watching for the past month or so, you probably know which mascara it is. It's the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl mascara. And let me tell you, I'm just obsessed with this. There's really nothing else to say. I absolutely adore this mascara. If you typically buy Benefit Roller Lash, like me, because I love Roller Lash, like I've said before, this is the best dupe for it that I have found by far. Speaking of e.l.f., I've also been thinking about buying their new face duos that they have that are $3. So they're kind of like the e.l.f. bite-size palettes, but they're face palettes. So they're like, I believe they're blushes and highlighters, and there's 8 or 9 of them, but I've been thinking about buying all of those since they're only $3 and doing a video on those, because those really intrigued me. I have a feeling those are probably really good, since most of what e.l.f. puts out is good, but the bite-size palettes for $3 are so nice. So I really want to try those. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Okay, so we have the eyes done. I'm not going to do anything on my lower lash line because, like I said, I'm not doing this makeup for any particular reason. I just want to keep it light and really pretty and fresh looking. And for the lips, this lip combo I bought because of SMLXO here on YouTube, Stephanie. I know a lot of you probably know who she is. I love her channel so much. She was wearing this combo in, I think it was her Instagram story, and her lips, I just always love her lip combinations. So when I saw that she had it tagged what she was wearing, I bought it. And she had the Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in Anywhere Caffeine, and then one of the new Fenty, I forget, what is this called? Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick. And this is in Makeout Break. Is that right? Yeah, Makeout Break. So I'm going to take a little bit of this pencil. This is a little dark for me. She has darker skin than me. But it does work. I just use a little bit. And then I just got this after I saw her stories. And this is, like I said, Makeout Break from Fenty. It's the really nude one. I love it. Honestly, I really want every single one of these from Fenty. Oh, it's the prettiest nude. I love it. And then I'll spray my face with my Colourpop spray. And that's it. You know what's so funny? When I sit down and film this kind of video and I don't even have a plan for the makeup, I just sit down and do something, I always love how it looks. So maybe that means I need to not think about what I'm doing very much. I don't know, but I always love how it turns out when I don't. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you'll continue to come back and watch these on Fridays. Like I said, Sip and Makeup will not be every single Friday video, but I'm going to sprinkle them in every week or so because I love them, and I just love to film this kind of stuff. I love to watch it, and I want to provide this for anybody that likes to watch these kinds of videos. Also, if you're excited about the Sip and Makeup series, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, simply be you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.